Going to open up a few products here from Micro Art Studios. These are designed for the Infinity game. These are some of the counters you can use in the game to represent different status conditions, or to use for your orders or other pieces you may have on the board. And I have 3 boxes here. I have this is the token starter set here. I have the Shasvasti set here, and I have the TO camo set. So we'll open up the starter pack and take a look at those. So they do look to be there in acrylic. It's kind of a papered sticker on the back, I'm guessing. I don't know how they fix it to the acrylic, but you kind of see it's clear all the way through, and then you have that white piece on the back. So that's a suppression fire marker. Looks like you get 3 of those in the set. I have some other markers here, sort through them just a little bit. Most of the ones in this set are going to be your regular order markers. Looks like you're going to get a fair amount of those. Looks like the next most numerous thing is going to be unconscious markers. So you get the regular order. You can see what that looks like. You're going to get it's like you get 11 of those. So maybe not quite enough to share between 2 people, but definitely should be enough for 1 person to play with regular orders. You have a link leader token here. You only get 1 of those, so I guess unless you're playing the Toha, you're not going to have more than 1 fire team, I don't believe. So I believe that's what that's for. We have some wound markers here. You have a 1 wound and a 2 wound, and you get 3 of each of those. No, you get 4 of the 1 wound markers, and you get 2 of the 2 wound markers. You get 3 of those suppression fire tokens. You get 1 unloaded marker. You get 6 unconscious tokens. You get 2 foxhole tokens. And you get 4 prone tokens. So you do not get any irregular orders to go in there, and you don't get any impetuous order markers, so that would probably be the next most common that you would need, depending on what army you're using. But that was the starter tokens. I'll open up the Shasvasti token pack next. Take a look at what you get in there. So I'm guessing this is an IMP, maybe that's an impersonation token. I'm not familiar. But you get an IMP 1 token, and an IMP2 token. They each have a different color. One's a red face with a red background, one's a yellow face with kind of a blue background. You get 4 seed embryo tokens, and you get 6 spawn embryo tokens. So it's basically a 12 token pack. Just kind of specializing in some of the stuff you would need for the Shasvasti sectorial army. And then the last pack I picked up is the TO camo markers. These are nice tokens. I'll probably pick up some more of them. I just most of the time when I order online, you get free shipping after a certain amount. So I throw stuff like this in to make the amount balance out. If there's not a cheap miniature or something on there that I know I want to get. So we have some TO camo markers. So you get 6 tokens in this pack. You get TO camos numbered 1 through 5, and you get a burnt token. So we'll just take a look at one of the TO camos. See, it's that same nice thick acrylic. You know, it's thicker than a quarter. And you got the label that's affixed to the back somehow, and then you have the, so you get 5 of those, each with a different number, and then you get a burnt token. Let's see. So those are just an example of some of the tokens that a Micro Art Studio puts out for the Infinity Miniatures game.